Yes, guys, Jordan here. Welcome to episode 10. That's it, episode 10 already of University Challenge here with Cardiff Met Uni. Today we've got a double cup game, cup episode for you today. First of all, we are playing Falkirk from Scotland away in the SPFL Trust Trophy. We beat another team of their level, Peterhead, last episode. Obviously, could be a trophy that we could actually go far in, so let's give that one a go. And then second of all today, we have a Welsh Cup game against Abercarn United. They are quite a few leagues below us. They do have a few real players. However, I truly believe that we should be able to win that one, so we might rotate for that one. But before that, there's been a few more transfers in. One transfer in, which is Darren Palmer, formerly of Newcastle's academy. Bags of potential. Another wide player. There seems to have been an abundance of wide players available this summer. So we picked him up on his debut, got an assist, 7.7 rating, done really well. As you can see, transfers out. Brandon Avero, he had offers come in from his own country of Portugal. He's gone to Pero Pinheiro. He was only ever going to be a rotational option for us, although I am kind of disappointed that he left on a free. But it is what it is. You know, that's the downside of being a fully amateur club. In terms of release players, there's two that have gone, two that we signed this summer. Chisholm Afoka, obviously we brought him in as a rotational option on the wing. He basically come to me and said, look, I'm not getting the game time. I said, you know, you can either stay or go. He decided he would tear up his contract and leave, which was annoying. And then the same happened with Taylor Hart, who we brought in to play in the middle of the park. He came to me, wanting more game time. Couldn't really offer him guaranteed game time due to the sort of strength and depth that we've got at the club. You know, I said, I'll make you a rotational player. He wasn't happy. He tore up his contract. So it leaves us still with a very strong squad. However, in the league, things have been a bit up and down. You know, since last episode, we played when we beat Peterhead 4-1. We then went away to Barry Town. I nearly said Barry Island then. We lost 2-1. Evan Press and Ollie Holbert with the goals for Barry Town. Dylan Stevenson with the goal for us. He has been on fire, as you'll see in the next game against Carew Ely. Dylan Stevenson scored 5 in that game. Teddy Rowe got a goal. Stan Flaherty and Ibrahim with popping up the goals as well. I'm just a bit disappointed that we're still conceding quite a few goals. So, come January, I think I'm going to look to improve the defence, particularly in the fullback areas. But, you know, we were picking up results. We then went away to Airbus, beat them 5-2. Ibrahim, Squires, Taylor Hart with the goals. Lonsdale with a double for Airbus. We then beat Carnarvon 2-0 at home. Carnarvon have been flying so far this season, so I was happy with this. Kido Taylor Hart and Luke Brennan off the bench with the goals. And then we've had two kind of drab 1-1 draws. Away against the New Saints, I was quite happy with a 1-1 draw, to be honest. Taylor Hart again, Kido Taylor Hart that is, again in the goals. Morgan Clark with a goal for the New Saints. And then most recently, we drew 1-1 with Newtown. We rotated the side a bit because we got these cup games. And Kyle Robinson scored from the penalty spot, but only 4 minutes later, Will Truman equalised for Newtown. Krasniki got sent off. Krasniki's come to me moaning about first team football, but he's back down, fortunately. And yeah, that leaves us now with our double cup game. So Falkirk first. We're just going to go straight into it. There's not much else to show. And yeah, in terms of the team, we're going to rotate ever so slightly. So Teddy Rowe won't be playing today. We're going to go with Josh Squires in the middle. We're also going to go with Muck Williams at right back. Other than that, the one change I have made is instead of playing Haynes at centre-back, I've actually been playing him as a ball-winning midfielder. And he's been doing all right there. So it might be something that I look to transition him to playing that role a bit more often for us. Other than that, the team is kind of, as we've been running with this season, I'm actually going to rest Kido Taylor Hart for this one as well. I'm going to bring in Cabia, and then I'm going to take Luke Brennan off the bench for Palmer. But other than that, that is the squad ready to go. So, Hopefully, this is a nice little treat for you guys to have a bonus episode. I'm really loving recording these episodes at the moment, to be honest. So, yeah, we'll see if we can pick up a result here against Falkirk. Obviously, drop a like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying this series. I'm gonna have a look over the next few days at my sort of recording schedule and see if, I don't want to take too long with this series with FM25 on the horizon. Obviously, I want to have this series in it nearing its conclusion by the time FM25 comes out. So I may look to do some extra episodes to progress things along a bit more nicely, or I'll look to space out the time between episodes a bit more. As Falkirk can only score there, because that's actually a really good save by Grashik in goal. But judging by the match stats, Falkirk are actually having quite a few early chances here, which is not ideal. As they got a free kick now that Spencer plays in. Stevenson manages to kind of head it clear, but it's going to come straight back in. It's with Miller hovering on the edge of the box. He goes out wide to the left, plays it back to McCann, over the top for Miller. Miller's back in, finds Nesbitt to Morrison, and that is, I hate to say it, that is a beautiful goal from Falkirk. The ball over the top down the left wing, the cut back across goal. It was pretty sublime from them. There you go. Miller, look, cross to Nesbitt. Nesbitt turns, finds Morrison in space, on the turn, in off the post. You're not stopping that. And we are 1-0 down within 25 minutes here. But there's immediately a highlight from kickoff, and it's come to Josh Squires. Played over the top from Haynes, and Cabia is in. And Cabia has scored directly from kickoff there. But it's not going to count. Where's the linesman? There is no linesman on the pitch. I did not see a lino then. I genuinely thought we'd equalised. We got another highlight here with McWilliams. Plays the Flaherty. Goes all the way back to O'Reilly. To Squires. Squires goes over the top, but there's no runners making the movement for him. And Lang's got a bit of time here for Falkirk. But it's won back by Cabia. Squires finds Stevenson, who he should have taken some time there. It was a good effort, but no. Not happy with shooting from that far out. But it looks like we're coming back into the game now. Grashik plays the ball long from the goal kick. And McIver's got the ball here for Falkirk. Out to Morrison, the goal scorer. Morrison tries to take it all the way, and Grashik makes a good save. We're struggling down that left-hand side. We seem to be struggling down there quite a lot this season. Maybe that's something I need to look to improve in January, is improving that left-hand side of the pitch. As nothing comes of the corner kick there for Falkirk, fortunately. But we need to up our performance this second half. I'm going to tell the boys I'm not happy. We're going to be quite harsh on them. And we've immediately got a highlight here with Cabia. It was a loose pass, but Haynes has picked it up in midfield. Out to McWilliams. Got a bit of time here to find the ball across. It's unfortunately it's cleared, and now Falkirk are countering with Morrison. He seems to have quite a bit of pace up down that right hand side. He crosses it in. It's cleared, but it comes back out to McCann. Is he going to go for the shot? He is, and it deflects in off our player. And we are 2-0 down. And that is the difference in quality between the top Scottish League One side and where we are. That is the amount of sort of improvement we need to find as a club. McCann took the shot, and it's deflected in off O'Reilly's body. That is very unfortunate. And we'll give it until about 60 minutes, and then we might have to make some changes here because some of these players are not performing today. Yeah, there's literally nothing happening. We're not creating anything, so it's time to make some changes. Cavia's going to come off for Kido Taylor-Hart. We're going to bring on... Who have we got on the bench? We've got Jack Stafford, who can play centre-back, actually. So what I'm going to do, because Bondswell has not played well, I'm going to put Samuels out to left-back, and I'm going to bring Stafford on at centre-back. I'm also going to bring on... who have we got? Who have we got that's on the bench? See, Flaherty's not playing well, but we just don't have the options to replace him. I'm going to take off DiMaggio Wright Phillips. I'm going to bring on Palmer. our new signing. He done well in his debut, and that is the only subs I can really make, to be honest. I'll give it and see if the subs can change anything. Then we might have to look at some tactical changes as well. McWilliams is having a stinker today. He's on a 5.9. And we're going to have a look at these tactics because we're just not creating anything. I think Haynes... The trouble is we just don't have the midfield for it. Squires I'm going to change him to an attacking centre mid on attack. We'll leave Haynes as the ball win midfielder, but we'll switch him to support. Other than that, we can just push our wide players forward. And that is basically it for what we can do right now. We'll up the tempo a bit and up the passing directness. And have a look here. We'll push the defensive line up as well. We'll go for a high defensive line and stop the crosses coming in, because we do concede a lot from crosses. And we'll just see if we can get back into this, because as it stands, we're going out of the competition. But we got a highlight here with McWilliams out to Flaherty. Flaherty to O'Reilly. Plays it to Haynes. Haynes has played a good ball through to Flaherty. Plays across the Stevenson. I think he's offside. He is. That is 2 goals we've had ruled out now for offside. But that one was a very clear offside, to be honest. Okay, that was a really random highlight. That wasn't really a highlight. And we're going to finish with a corner here for Falkirk. It's cleared off the line by Ollie Samuels, and that's full time. We are out of the SPFL Trust Trophy. It's unfortunate, but we've still got other competitions to focus on, such as the Welsh Cup, which we are going to be going into next. It's only 3 days away, so I'm going to... before that, we've got players feel the team talk was harsh. Yeah, sure. I'll be nicer to you then. Yeah, I will quickly go and advance these 3 days, and I will be right back. And we are back for our second game today. Home tie against Abercarn United in the Welsh Cup. We didn't actually have any live comms for the Welsh Cup last season because we got knocked out on penalties in the first round in a match that I didn't really play because it seemed insignificant at the time because we was against a lower league side. But not making that mistake this season. We're going to show the first game against Abercarn. I'm going to go with my assistant suggestion for team. I think I was going to rotate, which we still are, but I want to be confident of getting a victory here. There's a few players my assistant suggested that are tired who I'm actually not going to even risk. So we're going to go with Jack Stafford at centre-back. And I'm going to rest Haynes as well for Teddy Rowe. And switch it like that so that Ling's playing as the ball-winning midfielder. Cavia's also going to get a rest. We're just going to start DiMaggio, Wright Phillips on the right-hand side. He's actually been really solid for us this season. In terms of the bench, I'm going to have Flaherty on the bench because he is just a very good option. We won't go with a spare goalkeeper. Going to regret those words. Robinson is unhappy at the moment, so I'm actually going to start Owen Windsor up front as well. Other than that, that is the team. As you can see, we got Buda Naukas is getting a run out in goal. Curl, O'Reilly, Stafford, Fraser in defence. Ling, Rowe in midfield. Wright Phillips, Ibrahim, Taylor Hart behind Owen Windsor. So let's go straight into the match. And fingers crossed we can just absolutely spank this team. Have a bit of an entertaining game. And yeah, end today's episode on a positive. We are at home, our adopted home of Jenner Park. I did ask the board if cheekily, like, let's build a new stadium, and they were straight up like, no. So it was worth a try. Obviously not going to happen for a while. We need to grow the club a bit more. We got a highlight here. Robbie Fraser plays it across, and Windsor with the header. It's just wide, high and wide. That's a good positive start for us. We're dominating possession in these early phases, which I'm really, really happy with. Obviously, we are expected to win this quite comfortably. And we got Windsor over the corner here with the in-swingers. O'Reilly should be doing better with that header. Should be burying that, to be honest. It's a free header at the near post. And we're straight into another highlight. Taylor Hart out on the left-hand side. Plays it back to Robbie Fraser. Taylor Hart with time to find the ball in. And that is a penalty. Windsor is tripped over in the box. And who is taking the penalty for us? It is Kido Taylor Hart. Straight down the middle. Pure power. 1-0 up. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Beautiful finish. Perfect penalty there. We're in. I think we're going to have quite a lot of highlights in this one, to be honest. Abercarn are looking to come at us from kickoff here with Jones, but it's tackled by Stafford. Comes back to Bainton for them. And Joe Ling's picked up the ball in midfield there. Finds Owen Windsor. Finds the ball through to DiMaggio Wright Phillips. Goes for the shot. Beautiful finish. That's his first goal for the club. And yeah, we are cruising. We are cruising in this first half. Owen Windsor took the time, played the ball to Wright Phillips, who had run behind, timed his run perfectly, and it's a very composed finish. It actually goes around to the left-hand side of the keeper. Couldn't find my words there. Yeah, amazing finish. We are coasting. But obviously we don't want to get complacent because games can turn on a head very quickly. As Bainton looks at the cross. And as I say that, Isaac Richards has found the net for Abercarn. Really good finish. Boudin Alcas couldn't really do much about it. And Abercarn are back in this. We'll skip the replay for this one. Yeah. We need to focus back up now. Stafford's got a free kick here. Joe Ling with the header. That was a very quick highlight. There was no messing around on the free kick, but Joe Ling with an absolute precision header just under the crossbar. Loops over the keeper in goal. And we've got our 2-goal lead restored. And it's not done yet because we are back in with another highlight here from kickoff. Griffiths at the back for Abercarn. Finds Bainton. He's been quite dangerous for them this game. I'm not sure if he's one of their real players or not. Ibrahim plays it up to Windsor. DiMaggio Wright Phillips goes back to Curl, but then has made the run. He's kept it in play. Finds Tom Curl. Out to Joe Ling. To Robbie Fraser. He's tripped just inside the box, and that is another penalty for us. And Taylor Hart's going to step up again. And he goes straight down the middle again. It was a bit closer to the keeper this time. But that is 2 goals today. 2 penalty goals today for Taylor Hart. As you can see, the keeper actually dived. He got very close to it. But we will take that. We got a 3-goal lead now. We should be comfortable. And it allows me to rest up a few players because the games are coming thick and fast at the moment. We'll give it 5-10 minutes in this second half as Abercarn have a corner here. Don't want them to score this early, but it looks like we're going to counter-attack. Wright Phillips has picked up the ball. He's got a bit of time and space to run into here, but instead goes for the pass inside to Ibrahim. Ibrahim's got a bit of room himself. Finds Taylor Hart. Goes back to Ibrahim. And how has he missed that? He has stood in front of the goal. He is stood in front of the goal. And for that, he can come off the pitch. You don't miss sitters like that. We're going to bring Flaherty on. Flaherty would have buried that. We're going to bring on... We'll bring on Darren Palmer again. Give him some minutes. We also got this young guy, Carl Griffiths, who I brought in last season. Got a lot of potential. I'm going to bring him on for Taylor Hart. I know he's on a hat-trick, but we want to rest up some players for the big games that we've got coming up. Frankie Ealing as well, another new signing. I'm going to bring him on for his debut. He is looking complacent. I'm hoping that's not a sign of things to come with him. But, you know, we don't mind either way. And other than that, that's pretty much it for subs. We've kind of bought off quite a few key players there. Gave them some rest. So we got a highlight here with Joe Ling, plays it across to Robbie Fraser. He's found a bit of time here out on the left-hand side, crosses it in. It's flapped at by the goalkeeper. Flaherty nearly knocked in the rebound, but it's cleared just in front of the line. And it looks like we've got a highlight here for Abercarn. Evans for them, out to Bainton. Is this going to be their chance? No, it's not. We've turned over possession. Carl Griffiths on his debut. What can he do? Finds it inside to Joe Ling. Out to Palmer. To Flaherty. If that is onside, that is beautiful, which it's not. It's not. We're having a bit of an issue with some offside goals at the moment, which is unfortunate. But, you know, either way, it's been a good performance this game. As Robbie Fraser's about to take a throw and finds Griffiths. Back to Fraser. He plays it a little bit short to Ling. But Frankie Ealing now's got a bit of time on the edge of the box. He goes for the shot on his weak foot. Wow, that is a way to introduce yourself to the club. He's dribbled around 3 players, according to the commentary. And then he's just lashed it on his weak foot. Look at this. Great first touch to take it away from the left back. Takes it between the other 2 players. And then absolutely smacks a shot. The keeper got a touch on it, but couldn't keep it out. And we are 5-1 up now. And that is game, set and match, I would say. But I don't think we're done yet. I think we're going to look for more goals here. Teddy Rowe's got the ball in the middle. Flaherty plays it through to Windsor. He's onside. Is he going to go for the shot? He dribbles past the defender. I'm pretty sure he nutmegged his defender there. And yeah, we're 6-1 up now. We are flying. So the draw for the 3rd round of this competition has already been made. And I believe we've got a Cymru South side. It's aside from the level below us. But we will come back for that, because obviously I want to show different competitions. If we're going to have a run in this year's Welsh Cup, then I want to show it. And obviously not every game is going to be as comfortable as this. But it looks like it's going to draw to a close here with about, yeah, all the time's up. 6-1 on the night. We will take that. We progressed into the 3rd round of the Welsh Cup. What a great goal Frankie Ealing scored today. Yeah, it was an absolute beauty off the bench. On his debut. That's what we love to see. We've been given £1,000 for winning. And it's Gresford. It was in my head that it was Gresford, but I didn't want to say it. We're at home to them. They're 10th in the Cymru North. Again, if we turn up, we should be fine. Let's have a look at our schedule then and see when we're back for that. So that would be, yeah, so there's 4 league games between them, which is actually quite good timing. So we'll come back for the Gresford game, and then we'll see how the scheduling looks, because what I might do is do the Gresford game, and if we get through, I'll do the 4th round all in one episode, rather than having sort of league games that, I mean, I know our form's been a bit shaky, but league games that we should be winning. Let's go for the cup games, and we can fly through this season. But yeah, that will be it for today's episode. Thank you ever so much for watching. Yeah, this series is showing no signs of slowing down. I'm loving it. Hope you guys are loving it. And I will catch you on Monday with episode 11. But hope you've enjoyed this bonus episode, and I will catch you in a bit. I'm out. Peace.